world changed when Superman flew across the sky. And then it changed again when he didn't.
I had planned on doing a video on maybe Batman, Cyborg, Wonder Woman, Aquaman, any of those other heroes. But instead, there's still people lodging false complaints that have no factual ground besides their own "I feel it in my heart." And when these false complaints are lodged against my favorite superhero, I get to fan raging. I get to raging like a fanboy, and I have to make a part two. I have to address these things. Somebody told me that Man of Steel Superman is the same as BVS Superman. And if you look at a surface level, then I guess you could say that. But let me help those people who can't read between the lines, who have never read a book, and struggle with any kind of deeper meaning, context, in anything. Alright? So in Man of Steel, Clark was a recluse. He was a ghost. He was completely off of the grid. If you disagree with that statement, put it down in the comment section down below, and I'll have a good laugh reading your idiocy. In Man of Steel, he only came out as Superman. Do you not remember this was a big selling point in the movie? His pa talked to him about it. His pa sacrificed his life to keep himself a secret. He only came out in the movie because he was forced to by Zod. That's the only reason he came out. If you disagree with that statement, put it down in the comment section below. I'll have a good time laughing at your idiocy. And BVS, he's openly saving people. He's openly intervening in conflicts and saving people. So much so that there's a whole segment where she pretty much says, should Superman save people unilaterally? Should there be a Superman? They're questioning his existence because he's making an impact. Duh. I mean, that's said for you. If you don't understand that, you're just an idiot. I'm sorry. But let me help you out. When people say he's not inspiring hope, let me ask you something. If he's not saving people, if he's not inspiring hope around the world, why did those people paint an S on their rooftop and wait for him? Why was that their action? You know, why was their thing to grab a bucket of paint? Because they had to have paint. They had to grab the paint when they went to the rooftop. That's what they decided to grab. They grabbed a bucket of paint and painted an S, and they waited for Superman to come. Are you telling me that's not hope? That's not faith? That's not everything Superman stands for? Shoot, in the clip I played in the intro, the rest of it says, Amanda Waller says, Superman stood for our ideals. What are our ideals? So pretty much what you guys are saying is, just because if he doesn't say it, then he doesn't believe in it. You guys need someone to constantly tell you, or constantly be slapped in your face, that he is a symbol of hope. He saves people. You need thousands upon thousands and thousands of examples of it being shoved in your face because you can't read between the lines. Actions don't speak louder than words for you people, I guess. I guess that's a long gone concept for some of you. In Man of Steel, he killed the last of his people to save humanity. Oh man, nobody likes to bring that up. In BVS, he sacrificed himself. Well, was willing to sacrifice himself because he didn't die the first time, but he sacrificed himself 2 times in that movie. He took a nuke. He carried the kryptonite spear and stabbed it right in the Doomsday chest. Alright? He did these things, but nobody likes to mention this. Nobody, because I guess actions don't matter no more. What matters is him smiling on the street and giving some inspirational speech. Do you guys understand that would be out of character? Do you guys not understand that? He grew up on a farm. He grew up an outcast, isolated. Don't you think it would be kind of weird for him to have the confidence to be given motivational speeches and inspirational speeches? Wait, you know what's not going to be out of character? When he starts moving towards that. I don't think he'll do it in Justice League. I don't think we'll get some inspirational speech, some powerful speech in Justice League. We might, but I think we'll have to wait until his next solo movie. That's just because everything's going to be going down. He might have some time to give a speech to the other heroes, but we'll see. That's just my. Because think about it like this. Okay, in Man of Steel, he moves halfway to being traditional, how the people want him to be Superman. At the end of BVS, he's already there. And when he comes back and sees that the world missed him, the world appreciates his sacrifice, then I think we're going to see him open up and accept him. Because you guys got to understand, it's hard to be open and accepting to people who don't openly accept you. And yes, it was a vocal minority, but people sometimes succumb to the vocal minority. The one time he tried to speak in BVS, a bomb blew up on him. So that's just my little harp on that. And so everybody's saying that Christopher Reeve Superman is some kind of symbol of hope. That's the Superman I want. Didn't Christopher Reeve Superman quit his job to be with Lois Lane? Didn't he straight up retire from being Superman to be with Lois Lane? That doesn't seem like somebody who's dedicated to being a symbol of hope for the people. He quit. What is that, Superman 2? He quits his job like a slouch? Get out of here. Don't bring up Christopher Reeve Superman to me no more. Because, in my opinion, Man of Steel Superman has done a lot more than him already. Weight-wise, action-wise, he's done a lot more meaningful actions. What else idiot stuff did I have to read? Did I have to hear? Jeez, man, I swear sometimes I just don't understand people. There's no reason I should have to make a part 2. There's no reason I have to spell this out for you guys. You guys have to read. You have to read between the lines. I know Marvel. Look, I'm going to throw a shot at Marvel now. Forget it. I'm going all the way in. I know Marvel likes to bash you over the head with what every character is thinking. They have to constantly throw in little quips and lines about what this character is. Because, you guys can't understand actions. Like, you guys would have been mad at Captain America, the First Avenger, if he didn't give a little speech before he dive bombed the plane into the sea. That's the kind of stuff you guys are on. You guys are the kind of people that constantly need to be told that Iron Man has PTSD. In Iron Man, 3. You guys are that type of people. You guys need those type of lines in it for you. That's silly. Read between the lines. Actions speak louder than words. And with that being said, that's all I gotta say. Follow me on Twitter at TMonk77. Like the video if you like the video. If you guys have your own theories, comments, put them down in the comment section below. I love to read them. If you dislike the video, go ahead and thumbs down the video. Tell me why you didn't like the video. I read those comments too. Subscribe, quality is only going to improve. And with that being said, it's time for me to go meditate.